How you doing, good people? This is Dave Bit Animal. Yesterday we talked about the first game that I was given for my NES. Today we're going to talk about the first game I bought for myself. All right, fast forward a few months to my actually fast forward a little while to my around my 10th birthday, or a little bit before, a little bit after, something like that. Makes no difference. Um, I'd saved up some money. I was given some money, a whole bunch of hoopty hoopla. And so I had stockpiled about $50. And I wanted a game. Didn't know what I wanted. And so my dad brought me to Toys R Us. Get to Toys R Us. I'm looking in the video game section. I almost picked up Bigfoot. Glad I didn't. Cause I look down and I see this. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. Now, fans of arcade beat 'em ups know what this game is. They know that this is a port. This is the only home port actually of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game to come out in 1989. Konami published this under their Ultra Games brand, and they handled the development in-house. And for the most part, it was fairly true to the original game. There were obviously some differences graphically because the NES couldn't possibly handle the bright, colorful, vibrant graphics of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade cabinet. However, the difference between this game and the arcade game was that this one actually featured two extra levels. Two extra bosses. They changed some bosses around. Baxter Stockman, if I remember correctly, he appeared twice in the game, and he only appeared once in the arcade version. There was a level where there was like a weather machine in Central Park that was making it snow in July, and so this saber-tooth tiger mutant guy was controlling that. There was another level with like a samurai, like a old Japanese castle type setup, and this boss was a samurai robot guy whose head came off towards the end of the fight and attacked you while his body continued to fight you. That kind of stuff. And it was a fun game. Like I said, it by no means was on par with was right there with the arcade version, but this was a really, really true to form arcade style beat 'em up, and it fit well into the NES library, and it was a great redemption from the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, which has been decried by many gamers as being a brutally hard pile of you know what. I don't feel that way about it. I like the first game, but I like the second game even more. But then again, I like third game, Manhattan Project, a little bit more. But I'm jumping all over the place. I'm done with this video. This has been a Bit Animal. This game, much like the other three that I've shown you. Wow, we're in the fourth day. The other three that I've shown you, this game actually also is pretty common because it was a widely successful game. It's pretty common, fairly inexpensive, so you should pick up a copy. This is Dave Bit Animal, and I will see you tomorrow.